eye. Okay, this is a 5 minutes everyday makeup, very basic. So I use the Kira Daily 360 brush. You use very little product with it and it blends very, very easily. So I'm using number 7 Instant Radiance Foundation. So I use just one good pump, should really, but I'll maybe put a half. So I'll just should do it all. So literally you're just spreading it across your cheeks, nose and chin, forehead, and then a little bit that I have left over there. So with the brush, I usually go long ways down across the nose, across the bridge of my nose, across here, and then I go in backward circles the whole way across my face like that. And then just blend it into your neck again in circle motions like that. And that's that. Okay, next thing I do is concealer. So there's a couple of different ones I use. I use this again, number 7 Instant Radiance, which you can use under your eye. You just like this, or else I have another one which I use, which I find is quite good. This is quite illuminating, but I have another one which I find is really good for my skin tone, and it's a little bit more expensive. It's a MAC 1 Pro Longwear Concealer. I use a tiny wee pump of it, just like literally that does you, and I just dab it with this finger, put it in. You can use a brush if you wish, but I find that my finger blends it just as well, and just as long as you don't drag the skin or pull your skin. And there, and that's the same on the other eye. So it just kind of gets rid of any purplish hues that you have under your eyes around. I have quite a bit, but it really seems to. And then any excess that I have, I just have a little bit of a scar on the bridge of my nose. I just dab it and cover it up. So that's that. Anything left over, just dab it on your skin there. Okay, next thing is just preparing my eyes. So I use this wee, it's like a wee primer. It's actually just a paint pot. It's a MAC Painterly paint pot. But I find if you put it on, you don't have to use this, but I think it really helps your eyeshadow to stick really well. If I could only just find my brush. There it is. So I just use a wee eye makeup brush, put a little bit on the brush, and then I go like that. It just literally is skin tone, but it forms a great base. And then I just use 2 wee eyeshadows, which it just means that you just don't have to have too many colours in your makeup box. So that's that. Okay, eyes. I have this palette here. It's a MAC palette, but I generally for day I tend to stick to like a pale pink and a little bit of a brown, maybe just in the socket, but I'll show you now. I use the pink all over very quickly. Again, you'll see how it sticks really well, and I could be going to bed at night and this is still on me really well with that wee paint pot. Now it's about £12, but it lasts me easily 6-8 months before I need to replace it. That wee pot that I put on my eye and my eyes as a base. So there's the pink. And then with a smaller brush, kind of more pointed wee brush, I just use this brown one here, and what I do is I just kind of do like a backwards V, if you like, or a sideways V, almost like a less than sign or greater than sign, whichever one it is, on each side. So I just do that on there, and I'm going to blend that in a second, but I'll just do the same on this one. Again, just literally backwards V. Again, this is just a basic day makeup. So then with my blending brush, I literally just do circle inwards towards the eye, and then back and forth right in at the socket, just to blend all the 2 colours together. And literally that is it. Okay, that's it. brows. I just like to, I have quite fine eyebrows. Myself and my sister shaved them off when we were kids and never really grew back again. But anyway, here we go. I've just given it a shape with the wee brush at the end of my wee pencil thing, and then I'm just going literally under the line and over the line to give them their shape there, and then you can just got a wee bit there. Just defines the shape a bit more and makes them look a little bit thicker. And then what you can do is get a little tiny bit of eyeshadow, and I have this wee tiny wee slanted brush. Again, it's a MAC brush, it's brilliant, and I just get a kind of grey brown, go in and just literally pat them out and go, there's a lot on that one there. That's come out quite heavy. Generally wouldn't do it that dark. So I'm actually going to take some of that off because I think that that's a bit heavy for me. I don't like it too dark like that. Let's step on too dark. Anyway, right. Next thing, white liner. I think it really opens your eyes, so I do it right in from the corner here. I do just halfway on the top of the lid, as far as halfway. And the same again here. Lots of people use different coloured or white eyeshadow, but in the morning I wouldn't have time for that. I just literally do this there, and on the inside my eyelids, they're quite red. I put this in and it just literally brightens them totally up. So that's that. Eyes done. I use a black liner now, just literally to go from the outside very, very faint and just slightly overlap on the white. And do the other one as well. Just a very, very faint flick. I don't like it too dramatic for during the day. That's that. Mascara. Down the ways first, just coat them on the outside, let it dry for a couple of seconds, and then do the other side. Okay. Now, I had a little bit of redness around my chin, so I usually use this as a wee concealer, Cool Vanilla. It's just, again, a number 7. If you have any wee spots or anything, you can just cover them a wee bit with this, and I use my wee pinky just to brand any redness. Okay, next thing, cheeks. I use this again, number 7 Pop and Glow Cream Blush. It can be also used on your lips. Smile, and just at the ball or the apple, if you like, of your cheek, just do a few dabs like that. You can use a blending brush or your finger, both work well. And I just literally go with, again, this finger here in circle motion, or you can just pat it like that in circles to blend it well. It's quite a natural colour as well. And again, I find the cream blushers stay on all day and they're much more hydrating. Again, whatever's left on the tip of your finger, I just do on the tip of my nose, just to balance out the colour on my face a wee bit. And then next thing is, again, it's the same sort of thing. It's a number 7, and this is Instant Radiance, and it's just a wee little highlighter thing. I usually get these for 3 for 2. They're about £9, but you can get them 3 for 2. I'm doing a backwards V just around my cheekbone, here on the nose, and your Cupid's bow just there as well. Just gives a real natural glow. Again, end of my finger, just dab it in, blend it in a bit there, these circles. And that's me. And last but not least, I use a setting powder, which is the MAC Prep and Prime, but you can get really good quality ones out of Superdrug or whatever for about £5, and it's literally just a setting the makeup for the day then, and that's me, all done. That's a day makeup.